Hey Teba, so today's crystal is pink calcite. It's very beautiful. If you have a chance to find some pink calcite, I think you'll really like it. Let's start off with my Lenormand deck. First card up for you today 28, the man, male, masculine, an important male, the person getting the reading. I get the feeling that there's some kind of news for you or something incoming in terms of a message, and it feels positive. Tell us more, please. Tell us more, please. Today's message that's most relevant and most beneficial. Well, I like that. I like the sounds of that. Purpose, fun time. I'm called to get one more of the Lenormand cards. Thank you. Number 20, the garden. A gathering, networking, society, party, public event. Okay, well, you're going to have fun. That's what we know for sure. You're going to a party. Okay, but this is not just any party and not just any fun time. This is something that has purpose to you and something that's very intentional because this person also feels very intentional. Let's get tarot and see what's going on. Tell me who this person is, please, and what their relevance is to the reading. Thank you. 10 of Pentacles with death. Let's push things over a little bit. Goodness. Well, this got deeper, more intense than I thought it would be, more complex. It's as though someone's coming in with an offer for you. This person is very important because how you respond to this, how you take in the information that they're presenting to you is important or relevant for the next part of your life or a sector of your life. It isn't that this person is particularly good or bad. They are just presenting options to you, and it's up to you to decide who you want to be and how you want to respond. The advice here from the universe would be that you pause. Maybe you would have responded to this person in the same way as you have in the past. Maybe there's a ready response that you would have given to this person. And so it's pause before you make that response. And maybe you would have responded in another way, which is running towards something quickly, rushing. And again, we have pause. The pause is so that you are completely empowered as you make this decision. Perhaps in the past, you've had to choose between doing something very deliberately and for a higher good or having a good time. And almost as though you had to choose between those in your life. Do I want to do something that's for my higher good, that's responsible, that I know is good for me, or do I want to have a good time? And I would say that you're not choosing between things anymore. There's a different path, and that path is combining good times, good socializing times with a sense of purpose. You see, and you emerge here as the King of Wands. This king knows how to be passionate, knows how to love the world and interact with the world from a very excited, passionate, wonderful, bright perspective. They know how to have a good time, and they also know how to stay grounded in who they are and the truth of who they are. They tap into that fire that they are to show them their truth and their path, listening to their gut, listening to their heart. You're called here to eventually embody this King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands doesn't give in to everything they've given in to in the past, things that were passionate, things that were satisfying, things that were pleasing in the moment, or even a necessity. But then they caused other problems, you could say. And this king also doesn't rush ahead and doesn't only use their intellect to make choices, because that's not who you are. You're someone who's passionate. You're someone who likes to have a good time. You're someone who likes to live life to the fullest. And you can't ignore that part of you, and you also can't let it override other parts of you. The point is finding that way that combines all of the best elements of who you are, finding that middle way. It's possible you've been going through a period of recovery or change where you're letting go of certain aspects of you or even people or circumstances in your life that have held you back before. And you're saying, I'm ready to be renewed. I'm ready to move forward from this type of circumstance or this type of influence in my life. But you haven't quite clicked in yet to the 10 of Pentacles, right? It's that harmonics. It's everything working as it should for you, getting everything that you want, all set up in perfect sequence. I would say that upcoming, this presentation from this person, presenting something to you, a choice, you now have the opportunity to invoke and use what you've learned in your healing journey, what you've learned in your recovery journey as of late. You get to put it into action now. And when this situation is presented to you, you will use your inner guidance to pause before you act, pause before you go back into a way of being or doing or feeling. You're going to pause and you're going to first connect to who you are, the truth of who you are, the essence of who you are. And then you can make your choice. And when you pause, when you don't go this way or don't go that way, neither of which necessarily serves you very well right now, you're going to discover new paths that come forward from you being true to who you are. You're going to conjure a new path for you to walk. And you're going to get a glimpse into what it's like to be in the Ten of Pentacles. Not just in healing, not just in recovery, but how does that now apply to your life? What comes from that truly, from being embodied, from being who you really are? How does that manifest into the 3D world? And I think that you're going to get a little taste of that as you respond to this situation. You're going to understand what it's like to embody the King of Wands, which I believe is who you are, the energy of the King of Wands. And you're going to get a glimpse into what it's like to feel settled and joyful and calm and stable in your life. Still having a good time and being purposeful and responsible. You're going to find a new way to be in the world. And I think that you're really going to like it. And more than like it, you're going to be so empowered by how you handle the situation. You're going to realize, I can do this. I am powerful. I am strong. I have learned so much and I'm now able to apply it. So just like we said, a grand symphony, everything coming together to now show you what you've been working toward, what all of that healing and recovery has been for. And you're going to get to see things kind of come together as you make a new choice. How you handle the situation is going to be so important for you because it's going to show you what you've been working for and working toward. And again, I would say this person or this situation is not malicious. It's not good or bad. It's not about trying to figure out whether this situation is coming from a good place. It really doesn't matter. It's more about that internal response to this situation. It's how you handle it. It's how you see it. It's how you translate it to yourself. That's really the important thing. This situation, this person coming in, or this situation is really a gift for you. So you can begin to invoke what you've learned because that's the stage you're at right now. Now you're utilizing what you've learned and beginning to see the truth of who you are coming in full blown, really feeling it and getting that glimpse of the life that you really want. So I'm so happy for you and thanks so much for being here. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.